Today on Let's Fish TV, we are wrapping up the 2022 season with the grand finale. These are going to be the best catches from the 2022 year. We'll also have a very special announcement towards the end of the episode that you're definitely not going to want to miss. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now.
That is a fish. Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southwest region every week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
Hi everybody and welcome in to this edition of Let's Fish TV. And we've made it. We've made it all the way to the end of the 2022 season with 39 brand new episodes from all over the Southeast and Southwest. I'm here with my co-host Andrew Upshaw. We're standing on the beautiful 10XXX Ranch just outside Glen Rose, Texas, and we're here to finish up and put a big bow on the 2022 season. And Andrew, we had a great time. You all over the Southeast and Southwest, and I did as well.
Yeah, you know, it was really an awesome year. We had a lot of big bass catches, big redfish, big crappie, and all the types of big species of fish that you could ever ask for, and a lot of really great learning segments that you're gonna see today here on the Let's Fish TV grand finale episode.
We're gonna be showing you highlights from all of that action, along with a little sign-off message from all of our excellent insider reporters on both the Southeast and Southwest sides of our region. Plus, we have a big announcement for you at the end of this week's episode. You will want to stay tuned for that. So, without further ado, let's go back to the studio and get this party started.
Hello and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. The salooner tables are indicating poor game fish activity both days this weekend. Peak activity begins in the early morning around 1:53 on Saturday and 2:58 on Sunday. Peak daytime activity begins around 2:33 on Saturday afternoon and 3:34 Sunday afternoon. Depending on your location, the sun will rise around 7:09 and set around 5:23, and evenings will have a moon that is only 10% visible. Stay right here to check all of the current fishing reports from throughout the area. Plus, I'll return with the 2020 and 2021 Bass Master Classic champ Hank Cherry to answer this week's Ask the Pro question.
We're gonna start it off with some crappie action. You know, I had some great crappie trips, beginning with a lake I had never seen before, DeQueen Lake in Arkansas. There's one fish right there. Eat it. He got it. He got it. I got him. Okay, hey! Big old DeQueen Lake crappie, come in here, you fat pig, you. Look at that. Ho, 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 ho. Woohoo, man. How's that to get it started? Oh, goodness gracious. 2-1, 2-2, 2 pounds, 1 or 2 pounds, 2 ounces. How's that to get it going, folks? Big old crappolino. Then some big crappie action at Weiss Lake, the home of some of the best crappie action in the country in Alabama, followed up by my first trip at Okatibee Lake in Mississippi. He sees it, 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 he got it, he got it. That is so fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, big girl. I knew that was gonna be a big one. Yeah, look at here. Oh my gosh. That's a toad. Look at that crappie. Man. There, he got it, he got it. Feels like a good one. Oh, there we go. Atta baby, look at this dude. But look at this right here. Holy cow. I caught a monster. That's probably a close to 2-pound class crappie right there. It's not a Grenada 3-pounder, but that's an Okatibee 2-pounder with no problem. Look at the big old mouth on that dude.
Hey friends, Captain Kevin Broussard coming to you from Cajun Paradise Charters right here in Hackberry, Louisiana for Let's Fish. I'll tell you what, this is going to be our last episode for the year. Right now, Southwest Louisiana, we're at the duck season, so we're doing some cast and blast trips. Fishing's pretty good, just got to watch the wind and the weather. Duck hunting's been really up and down. But the biggest thing is we're going to fish year-round over here at Cajun Paradise. You can look us up on the web, Cajun Paradise Charters, You can get in touch with Cajun Phil at Cajun Phil Hotmail. Tell you what, check out Facebook. Phil Broussard, Kevin Broussard, or Cajun Paradise Charters. It's a good way to get in touch with us. If y'all got questions about any of the lakes all along the Gulf Coast, we'd be more than glad to help you. If you want to book a trip, we can take care of that too. For old Cajun Phil, I'm Captain Kevin Broussard saying happy fishing, may God bless, and we're going to see you next year. Let's fish.
Next up on our highlight package, we go to catfish. We have some of the best catfish reporters and co-hosts anywhere around with Mike and Terry Littlejohn over at Lake Tawakoni in Texas, and Chad Ferguson also in Texas at Eagle Mountain Lake where he bases. They are experts at catching catfish, and they showed us how it's done earlier this season.
One there. Oh my.
What do you got?
Yeah,
That's a-
I don't know, but he hit hard.
That's a good one.
That's a good fish.
Oh, that's,
Oh!
that's a good one right there. Yeah, this is rocking along pretty good today. Folks, these fish are on punch bait. We're catching them on corks. We're also drop down fishing.
Get you a good one there. Brother Terry's got a good one on. He's got a good one on. Run around. Oh, that's a good channel cat. Look at that. That is a good, solid channel catfish right there. Great fish. We can catch them like that all day long.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lose, Feel the Difference, Mamba Boats, Ride with Pride, Strike King, Tie One On, Glacier Glove, stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades, Fishing Specialties, makers of the premier mount assembly for live sonar.
A Lincoln Lake largemouth bass, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that big sow. Welcome back, everybody, to our end of season grand finale episode for 2022 here on Let's Fish TV. Both Andrew Upshaw and I had some fantastic action on bass this year. I went to Lincoln Lake in Mississippi, my first trip to this small state park lake that had some fantastic bass catches. There's one, got one. Oh, he's swimming straight to me. Oh, darling, good one. Big one. What a powerhouse. What a powerhouse. Look at that. Holy cow. There is you a Lincoln Lake largemouth bass, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that big sow. And then I had a fantastic spotted bass trip over to Lake Allatoona in Georgia and Carter's Lake in Georgia. Got him. There we go. Yeah, oh, he's a fighter too. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. There we go. Okay, let me tell you folks, welcome back to Lake Allatoona. That's a big one for this place. There we go. Good one. There we go. In the net. There we go. That is what I came all the way here to do, ladies and gentlemen. That is a big spot right there, folks.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the last Lone Star Lakes of this season. I want to start today by thanking you, the viewers, for checking in with us each and every week to see what it is that we're doing. And of course, I want to thank our sponsors, Rapid Reticle, Iceland Coolers, and HB Hunting Products, makers of the best lifelong feeders and blinds anywhere in the business, made right here in Texas. I'd also like to thank Mr. Garrett Matthews, our editor, for making what I send him look so good to you. Now I want to tell you a little bit about Mr. Barry Stokes, and I don't think you folks know how really good Barry is. He is one of the best all-around fishermen I've ever met. You don't see the thousands of miles, the countless hours on the road, pulling a boat, crisscrossing the southern United States to film these shows that he brings you each and every week. You don't see the early mornings, the late nights in the hotels, the hard days where the fish won't cooperate, the cold, the wet, the heat. Something else you don't know about Barry, he is also a great mentor and counselor. Good times or bad, Barry's there for you. He has your back. And for that, I'd like to say thank you, Mr. Stokes. You don't know how much we all appreciate everything you've done over the years. And with that, if I may, be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, buddy.
Next up is the new water segment here on Let's Fish TV, and it showcases some of the brand new places that I've been that I've never been before and shot a show there. You know, the first place up was Mena Lake in Arkansas, and that place is covered in lily pads, and I caught them fishing a frog. There we go. There we go, guys. Oh man, I mean, came over there and clobbered that thing. Welcome to Mena Lake. Oh, come here. Oh, check that out. You can't tell me he did not want that pad perch right there. Then we went to South Louisiana, went to Vernon Lake, and let me tell you guys, it was flooded, and I was catching them on a Strike King Thunder Cricket, and it was a good time. Oh, good one. Oh, that's a big one, guys. Oh, that's a good one. I'll reach in there and grab this fish. Oh, barely got it. Oh, there we go, guys. We're dealing with a very unique condition right now, and that is high water, muddy water, post-frontal conditions, and these fish are trying to get up there and spawn. We wrap it up at the Rio de Negro in Brazil, catching peacock bass, and that speaks for itself. It was one of the coolest trips, new water adventures that I've ever been on. Check it out right here. There we go. Guys, we're here at the Amazon, and let me just tell you, this place has them. Oh, so big, guys, oh my gosh. Yeah,
All right, Andrew.
oh, what? He's 11 on the dot.
He's 11.
He's 11. Like, there's no doubt. I mean, it actually has that redfish dot on the tail. Probably one of the coolest features of it. I mean, the whole fish just looks majestic. There's no doubt about it.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Plan or book your fishing charter at orangebeach.com. Motor Guides Tour Pro with GPS anchor, powered by Passion. Coastline Trailers, built by fishermen for fishermen.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of that bass. Man, oh man, I actually didn't think I hit the right spot. We're on the 2022 grand finale episode of Let's Fish TV, and I couldn't think of anything better to talk about than some bass fishing. You know, my background's in bass, and we need to talk about some of the shows of our greatest highlights of 2022. The first one up is Lake Nacogdoches, where I do some sight fishing, and that's in Texas. And I'm gonna tell you guys, they grow them big in Texas. Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a nice one. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that bass. Man, oh man, I actually didn't think I hit the right spot, and that bass proved to me that it was still sitting there. Oh my gosh, man. What another nice bass. Let's get this big joker in the boat. Oh my Lord. What a good one. Nacogdoches is on fire, guys. You got to get here. If you're in East Texas, this is the place to be. What another great bass that is. Then we're gonna go over to Lake Cherokee in Tennessee, where I took my very first FLW tour win as a pro fisherman, and that place is really special, and I caught a lot of really nice smallmouth and hybrids there. It might not always look the clearest, but these smallmouth can see a long ways away. So if that rage swimmer, that really small rage swimmer, in this case, oh my gosh, I got another one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. But in this case, they can see it from a long ways off, and you'll catch them. You know, they can see that rage swimmer swimming above those rocks. And this is a bigger one than the last one, guys. Look at this. Oh God, look at the tank on this one. I mean, that's a good solid 3.5, 3 3/4 pound smallmouth there. And then to finish it up, we're gonna go to Gros Savon in South Louisiana for some great frog fishing action. There we go. What a day it has been on Gros Savon. Wow. Nice bass. Ooh, great fish to end the day on right there. What a place this is, you know, super nice bass, catching them one of my favorite ways, throwing that pad perch.
Man, I can't believe we're already at the end of another fishing report season, but the good news is we're leaving you with the fish biting in many places across the state. Of course, we're now in the middle of our winter trout stocking program in Oklahoma. That means some select waters are getting frequent stockings of rainbow trout, and that includes some urban city waters at both Tulsa and Oklahoma City, so you have easy access. Now, to find out a listing of those waters and special regulations around them, go to wildlifedepartment.com, click on trout fishing. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. And of course, the last few weeks we've been talking about the crappie fishing off the docks. That's going to continue to be good for the next 2 or 3 months in cold water situations. Of course, a special call out and congratulations to Barry Stokes too. First met Barry back in 1984 when he was doing his outdoor report for WBAP radio. Enjoyed a good relationship all the years since. I've enjoyed doing these reports for his show over the past several years. Excited that he's going to have a chance to do some fun fishing with family and friends now in the days ahead. I look forward to running into him on the water, and even Barry Stokes knows you can't catch him if you don't go.
Right now, let's take a look at some great saltwater action that we experienced, beginning with Gulf Shores, Alabama, and some unbelievable flounder fishing action, followed by giant cobia at Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, then on to redfish action at St. Simon's Island, Georgia, and then Andrew finishes it up with some great redfish action from Calcasieu, Louisiana. Got him. There we go. Look at him jumping. Stay on there. Stay on there, buddy. And got him in the net. All right, look at this. Game on, ladies and gentlemen, game on. 38 years of doing this for a living, and I've never done this before. I've never gone out and specifically targeted flounder until today. And we have a start and a really nice one. There he is. Cobia. Big one. And a monster. Look at that. A jumping cobia.
Wow, a cobia coming out the water. That is well within legal range. That's 40 pounds.
Pounds?
I would say, yeah, if you pick him up, you'll see.
There's one right here. He's got it. He's got it. Got him. Up in way shallow water. Wow. Got him in it. All right, look at this. Oh, wow. Big, giant bull redfish at St. Simon's Island. Actually, we're out off Jekyll Island in Georgia.
Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh my gosh. I hadn't even turned this fish yet. He's not, oh my God. The size of this red here. Swimming around today. Look at the size of that red. Holy cow. Giant red.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors, making it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Visit Mississippi. Wanderers welcome. Power Pole. Total Boat Control. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy-duty mounts for your fish finders.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's get right on over to your Ask a Pro question for this week. Anderson would like to know, who is the one person who has had the single most impact in the sport of fishing in your lifetime? For an answer, we asked the 2020 and 2021 Bassmaster Classic champ, Hank Cherry.
I would have to go with the one and only Bill Dance. He was like the godfather of all of it. Probably in some people's eyes, the best to do it. He was one of my taught mentors. I watched everything he did from a young age, every show.
Thanks so much, Hank. If you want some help as well from one of the pros, all you have to do is go to letsfishtv.com, follow the Ask the Pro link, and submit your question.
You know, we want to take just a second to talk about our reporters. We have some of the best reporters in the sport of fishing, and they bring you some of the most up-to-date fishing reports from your local region. And I'm going to tell you right now, we couldn't do it without those guys. And we want to take just a second to tell them thank you. From the Southwest region, we have Brian Hughes, Texas freshwater reporter, Phil and Kevin Broussard from Louisiana, and Gary Dallahan from Oklahoma. From the Southeast region, we have Inglis Glover from the Carolina region, Patrick Garmison from the Southeast Gulf Coast saltwater region, and Sean O'Brien from the Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama freshwater region.
We do want to thank those guys very much for all of their hard work, bringing you your best chance to catch fish in your local waters every single weekend. And now we come to the end of this season and this episode. And for a special announcement, we'd like to bring in some very special folks. Over on this side, we've got Val and Kane, Andrew's wife and son, and on this side, my wife, Laurie. And we'd like to say right now that we are officially handing over the reins of Let's Fish TV to the Upshaw family going forward. Laurie and I will be moving on to the next phase of whatever life brings us, whatever God has for us to do. As you may or may not know, Laurie is behind the camera. She shoots the television camera and gets all those beautiful drone shots for us each and every week on the show. So the two of us will be moving into, I'm not going to say retirement because that's very scary at this point. So I'm not going to retire, but we'll see what happens next. And Andrew and Val will be taking over the show from here along with some other co-hosts. This marks, Andrew, the final episode of, I counted them up, 1,346 episodes, fishing episodes of television. So we're proud that you and your family are taking this over and look forward to what you bring to the table. What's going to be happening next?
You know, there's going to be a few things that change, but I think it's going to be a great direction. Y'all set such an awesome blueprint for us moving forward, and we couldn't be happier to take over such a prestigious show and the sport of fishing. And it's a great step in the career move for both Val and I and Kane. And we're really looking forward to the opportunity, no doubt about it.
We do want to thank some very special folks who helped us get started in our career 38 years ago, beginning with Jeff Watts, our very first ever cameraman and producer, and then along with Rob Cox, my first ever long-term cameraman, Kirk Wise, our long-term producer, and Dave Dumas, my partner in crime for the first 18 years of our career. I can honestly say that we would not be here today if it weren't for those critical folks. And anytime you start thanking people, you're going to leave somebody out. There is a long, long list of folks who have helped us get where we are today. And I'd love to thank each and every one of them personally, but there's just not time. You guys know who you are. So, guys, Andrew, I wish you blessings in your broken hand and wish you guys well.
Thank you so much.
In the next phase. I hope this show is as good to you guys for the next 38 years as it was for Laurie and I. We'll be praying for you guys and wishing you the very best in your adventures and there to back you up and help you at every turn.
Thank you very much.
You bet. So, for the final time, the 1,346th time here on Let's Fish TV. Everybody, be safe, have fun. You say it too. Bye-bye, y'all. Oh, man, look at this. How much will this fish weigh?
It's going to weigh 50 or more.
Look at this. Woo! Okay. 11.3. 11 pounds and 3 ounces.
Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.